Okay, this is section 2.5. We talked about vertical angles. We talked about inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning. Remember, inductive reasoning means you're going to draw conclusions based on observations or patterns. And deductive reasoning means you're going to draw conclusions based on facts or logical reasoning. We proved in class, using deductive and inductive reasoning, that vertical angles are congruent. What you're going to need to be able to do is apply this and solve for vertical angles. So for example, there's two ways that you might see this done. Number one, we know that these two angles are vertical angles and we know they're congruent. So we are going to set up an equation setting them equal to each other. All we have to do from here is solve for x. We're going to subtract 3x on each side. We get 4x minus 60. Going to add 60 over. 4x equals 80. When I divide by 4, I get x equals 20. Now that's not the angle measure, that's just the value of x. So now if I go back and evaluate, with x being 20, 3 times 20 plus 20, this is 60, plus 20 is 80. This one's 80 degrees, and this one's 80 degrees. Since these two are a linear pair, this one's 100 degrees, and this one's 100 degrees. You also might see them where they are next to each other, like in example 5. Okay? And what we're going to do on one like this is, instead of them being vertical from each other, they're next to each other. So that means they are a linear pair. If they're a linear pair, we know they add to 180. So we're going to collect our like terms. And actually our 16s cancel, don't they? Because we have a plus 16 and a minus 16. That's going to make this problem a lot easier. We're going to divide by 3. We get x equals 60. Okay? When we go back and plug it in, if x is 60, 60 plus 16 is 76 degrees. You can either evaluate this one or subtract it from 180 to find your last one. And that's vertical angles.